Furhat Robotics is a company based out of Stockholm, Sweden that has created a social robot. They call it the world's most advanced social robot, and it communicates with humans by speaking, listening, showing emotions, and, most importantly, maintaining eye contact. This week, the company launched a new version of the Furhat robot with a new SDK and a sleek new design. Furhat comes with a set of expressions and gestures that are customizable, so the robot can be used as a customer service rep, provide companionship, train employees, and even teach new languages. As you can see from the face lineup, you can have anything from androgynous robot to Navi, male and female, and etc. I mean, really, if you look at that face, it's only described as etc. The face is projected from the back, and the user can apparently create any character beyond the androgynous robot or the Navi. Like this old devil with a gold glittery hat. I mean, what is his application other than some sort of interactive shining attraction? According to the company, the only limit is your own imagination. And when it comes to that companionship robot, I feel like that limit is gonna be pushed. The system weighs about 8 pounds and has a pair of speakers in the front. According to the company, it offers text-to-speech voices in over 30 languages. You can even record your own voice, which, I mean, would be weird. Hopefully it's not as robotic as the early versions from 2014. The robot uses an HD camera with computer vision as well as a face tracking system. The neck has 3 degrees of freedom and what the company calls natural neck motion. Furhat does offer a brief glimpse of a companion application as a man approaches the robot. Their eyes lock, and then the logo. And they always just cut the good part. I mean, hey, at least this thing isn't as creepy as that HRP4C out of Japan or Sophia out of Hong Kong. I mean, am I right? Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe you get them all together and just have yourself a party. Bring me a better pedos! GE will install the first additive manufactured part on the GE NX commercial airline engines. And this part is called the pedos bracket. Ah! I said bring me a better pedos! John, you call this a pedos? The FAA has given change of design approval to replace the conventional power door opening system, pedos bracket, with an additively manufactured bracket. The pedos is used on GE Aviation's GE NX-2B engines, found on the Boeing 747-8. The part is used by maintenance staff to open and close the fan cowl doors to access the fan compartment. The parts are printed in a cobalt chrome alloy, which GE engineers chose over a more traditional nickel-based super alloy to enable a faster build. The entire project was quick and sped from design to production in less than 10 months, a first for GE Aviation. The brackets will be mass-produced, which means, they're gonna build 4 at a time, but they're gonna be built at GE Aviation's facility in Auburn, Alabama, on the GE Additive Concept Laser M2 multi-laser machines. When compared to previous parts, the brackets are 10% lighter and are manufactured with a 90% waste reduction from traditional milling. The new brackets will be shipped as soon as January 2019. By bringing the bracket production in-house, GE Aviation also stands to reduce its production costs, although they did not provide a figure. It's not the most mission-critical part, but it's a little more important than that spacer panel Airbus was showing off in April. Hey honey, what'd you do today? Built a better spacer panel. Yeah, well, I built a pedos. It most likely is a PDOS. Or pedos. PDOS. Spod? No, that's spacer. Bring me a better pedos! The Polestar 1 is the concept vehicle behind Volvo's performance arm, Polestar. The idea is for the group to experiment with cutting-edge technology that could then be used in Volvo cars. Like all cars before they hit the market, the Polestar 1 has to go through rigorous testing. Last week, the team put their verification prototype on a 157-meter test track and sped it into a head-on collision at 35 miles per hour. All captured by 12 cameras at about 1,000 frames per second, as well as enough testing and data acquisition equipment that it took 7 days to set it all up. The result was a successful crash test, right down to the dummy's smeared face on the airbag. Ooh. According to Polestar, quote, it's not enough to only test the predictable, it's also imperative to test for the unpredictable. Accidents are never planned, but they can be anticipated, which is why this is just the first of many crash tests for the verification prototype cars. According to the company, their prototype challenges existing norms for an electric car, everything from the aesthetics to the driver experience. Carbon fiber plays a large role in the Polestar 1 to make the body more rigid and more responsive. The entire upper body is carbon fiber reinforced polymer, but the quote game changer is what they call the Dragonfly, a carbon fiber reinforced plastic or CFRP patch bonded to the steel underbody to increase torsional stiffness by 45%. Now that the initial crash test was successful, the team plans to take the Polestar 1 to the wind tunnel. The electric vehicle is set to debut next year, and it's gonna cost you about $155,000. So, not for everyone. I'm David Manti. This is Engineering by Design.